What's up YouTube? Today we are going to take a look at Scorpion Breaker. His event is starting Monday the 27th at 2 p.m. PDT, I believe. That's 5 p.m. EST, and in European, if you're in the same time zone as me, it's 11 p.m. in the evening. So it's gonna be a long night, Monday Eve again. But I'm going to take you through everything we know so far about his break event, and also his kit, and what he possibly can do in Cosmic Crucible. So if you're into that, stay tuned and yeah, enjoy the video. So he will get his Breaker Scourge event, and this is how it works. We have an event structure of 10 missions, 4 total difficulties, and you can choose a difficulty from 1 through 4. There are trade restrictions. We are touching them in a second. You can turn on combat mods, but I don't cover them in this video. You have to see for yourself what combat mods do you want to apply. Maybe I will do another guide just like I did with Silver Surfer Breaker, but that one takes a lot of time, so I'm not sure I will do that, but yeah, I might. And you can see which combat mods I used. Harder combat mods to increase your score. Yes, only the best single run counts. It's the same. You can start over at any point. You can choose from 4 total difficulties: beginner, normal, hard, and omega. Those are the names of the difficulties. You can see here, as difficulty increases, so do the trade restrictions, demanding broader rosters, smarter planning, and stronger squads. If you want the biggest scores, you'll need to rise to the toughest challenge. These are recommendations, so not requirements. So difficulty 1, beginner. I'm going to play the Omega one. The requirement for the first node is 110. But for the rest of the difficulty, it's just advised. This is a recommendation: level 110 4 diamonds, level 4 purple ISO 8, and gear tier 21. They said that before on certain things, and I still don't have a lot of characters on gear tier 21. Just characters and a few more for Dark Dimension 9. I think I'm at 28 characters right now. And not all of them are going in this Scorpion Breaker. So yeah, they said that one before, use gear tier 21 while it's also usable on gear tier 20. So it's just recommendations. It's to have an easier time there, but yeah. Combat mods you have to see for yourself. Mission requirements. Mission number 1, no requirements, but note that on the first mission in difficulty 4, you need level 110 at least. Mission 2 will be Exalted X-Men. I don't have them maxed diamonds or anything, but I think they are pretty well built for my side. Let's check them out actually. How are my Exalted X-Men doing if my game doesn't freeze? Exalted, here they are, 50,000,000.3. Angel 4 diamonds from that last leaderboard. Actually, here we go. Wolverine 4 diamonds. I already had him at 4 diamonds. Morph is not that big, but he's geared to 21. Jubilee is also not that big, and my Storm is also not that big, but geared to 21 and 2 diamonds, just like Morph. Spider-Verse, we're gonna check Spider-Verse in a bit. Mystic Cosmic as well, and Bio as well. Amazing Avengers is pretty poor from my side. I know the event will last probably another 14 days, but we need to go down for my Amazing Avengers. There are 5 reds. Blade, because of his tower, that's the max I could do. Spider-Man and Hulk just get to 20, but 3 diamonds and purple ISO 5. Then Rachel at 5. reds and Spider Woman at 5 reds. So not that big. And I think I might face some problems when I play difficulty 4 or put certain mods on. And in mission 10 you have to use them or Exalted X-Men again, and I hope it will be the Exalted X-Men. Let's check out the Spider-Verse characters you can use. So here are the Spider-Verse characters with some nice music under my voice. Scorpion, of course, but you have to unlock him first, then you can use him. The Hobgoblin, just the Insidious 6 members, of course, Vulture and Shocker. I have those at Gear 21 because of the Dark Dimension 9. Sable is there. The Symbiote 6 are there, as are all symbiotes, except for Null, because Null doesn't have the Spider-Verse tag, so you cannot use Null there, but you can use Carnage if you want. Maybe you can keep him alive and do stuff with the other 4 good Symbiote 6 members. We have Spider-Woman Julia, but I don't think you want to use her there. And yeah, I think that's it for the Spider-Verse characters. So yeah, not many to use here. So let's check out the next one. That's Mystic Cosmic. So looking at the Mystic and Cosmic, it's not that bright. There are many small characters from my side in this roster. You can use Null, you cannot use Odin, you cannot use Mephisto. I think you can use Silver Surfer Breaker, but that's about it. I have them harded. I am almost positive the next team will be the Eternals team. They kind of made an oopsie in the roster, I think it was last Friday, with the updates in the Dread team. They also showed that Icarus and Cersei had their reworks on the website, which they don't have yet, so don't use them yet. They are pretty low in power, but they will be the next team, I'm 99% sure. And that team will be it's like the last Scourge Event with Silver Surfer Breaker. You had some symbiote nodes there, and you have to crawl your way through them with your old symbiote characters, but then Venom got to really work. Riot came and things got a lot easier, and the same will happen within this Breaker event with the coming Eternals team. So keep that in mind. And yeah, I think for now, Null, Quasar, Silver Surfer Breaker, Strange Heartless, Kahori, I don't know. Maybe they will tune the notes around specific characters, because they did that last time. You could clear the notes with a low old statted symbiote team, so I really hope they will do that again this time. Maybe Thanos as the energy battery, I don't know. Let's check out the next one, Bio. So the Bio roster is quite huge. There are a lot of good Bio characters, like Fantastic Four is here, Maestro is here, Songbird I like, Blaster I do also like, Shark is here, Riot is also here, Spider-Man is here, and yeah, of course, Blue Marvel is here. So I think this node will be pretty hard, as Fantastic Four and Blue Marvel are here, but they still need kind of a battery, maybe Sentry. Sentry's here as well. You can take Super Skrull, but I think he will be rather weak. Toxins there. Are all these symbiotes in there? Venom and Quicksilver, right? Okay. Okay. Maybe there's room for Symbiote 6 here. But yeah, they are also for Spider-Verse, so we have to see. But that's the bio section. So the milestone rewards, I trimmed it down to the most important 3 for my part, because I think they are pretty generous with this event, because once you reach milestone 9, and it's 4.4 million points. That's almost half of what milestone 11 has. You will earn your 7 red scorpion already, and then you basically have him at 7 yellow, 7 red character, and in addition to that you have some ability materials, so pretty good. When you reach milestone 10 you will gain 1 diamond, and when you reach milestone 11 at 8.5 million points, it's a lot, and I think it will be a lot, and it's not for everything. I do think you need Kit 21 on certain tunes and the Amazing Avengers Built to the Moon, but then you will gain Scorpion Breaker at 2 diamonds. That's milestones, so you can play it by yourself, reach these thresholds and gain the reward. It's that simple. I like that change a lot, so thank you for that, Scopely. I think they got that as feedback from certain players, from the player voice channel and the player experience server, so I like that they took that advice. There's always catch, it's Scopely, so I think it will be pretty hard to reach milestone 11. Let's check out the leaderboard, because there's also a leaderboard attached to this event. And the leaderboard, of course, just like the Silver Surfer Break event, when you reach rank 1 on the leaderboard after the, I think, 14 days, you will gain that 5 diamond scorpion. You can see from rank 1 to rank 2000, and even lower. I didn't cover lower. I expect my viewers to get rank 2000 because the most people are following me because of my tower content and Cosmic Crucible content, and I play both of them at the end game state. So if you are like me and you're playing just like me or have the same bros as me or maybe slightly lower, you should get top 2000 easily within this event. So you will earn those 3 awakened abilities. If you finish 2 through 10th, you will gain the 4 diamond, and top 150 will get a 3 diamond, which will be my aim. But again, my Amazing Avengers are quite low, so I'm not sure I can reach that, but hey, we are trying at least. So we're going to take a look at the kits of the Dread team you can see above, but first things first, Contagion. What is Contagion? Well, we don't know exactly yet, because Scorpion will apply it to the character with the highest speed stat on the opposite field, only on Crucible offense, and when he has 3 Dread allies. Contagion decreases the speed and the damage. Not sure by how much. Is it 50%? Is it 10%? We just don't know. They didn't communicate it yet. There's also something increased, the incoming damage on that character. So that's Contagion. Let's check out the kit of Scorpion Breaker. Okay, what can Scorpion Breaker do for you in Cosmic Crucible? Well, first off, he's the fastest one of the Dread team with a speed of 124, and they're overall a pretty slow team. His basic is pretty interesting when he's a striker, but other than that, I think you want to have the match done by his special and maybe the second turn with his ult. So I'm not sure if you want him as a striker. I think Raider is the best option for him. We're going to take a look at the special in a bit. But yeah, if he's a Raider, his special will attack all, and he hopefully will apply vulnerables to all, so the rest can hook up as strikers or do another big chunk of damage with the Raider crits. Basic is Contagious Beatdown. Again, pretty interesting when the character doesn't have Contagion, because then he applies 2 Contagion, but if you attack something with your special or ult, you will apply Contagion already. So if you strike a hit them, you won't apply Contagion again, because the target does have Contagion already. He applies defense up, which is pretty good though, but I think he has other attacks that do that, and maybe there are other toons in the team. We have to check if they have defense up already, because I think there are a lot of flip mechanics. So what's interesting is that it's what all characters have if they attack a Dread ally, because Darkness or Professor X Mind Control, they heal that ally for 15% of this character's max health. And as you can see here, this is the Awakened ability. It's level 8, as you might see. You will get the Awakened ability if you finish top 2000 in maybe even lower, but at least in top 2000 in the leaderboard. Let's check out the special. So his special Till Assail, clear all negative effects on self and all allies. Pretty huge because they cannot have trauma, if I recall correctly. It's somewhere in the passives. He flips stun to defense down on primary target, flip remaining positive effects to negative effects. He attacks all enemies for 350% damage. It's not a lot, but he clears all positive effects too, and they cannot have Safeguard if you bring Bullseye, I believe. Here he also applies defense up. It's what I just said in the basics, so I don't think Striker is the correct ISO for him if he applies defense up on his first hit already. This attack cannot be dodged or blocked. Dodge is pretty helpful versus evades, and blocked is of course helpful versus the daring warriors, so pretty huge. He doesn't clear barrier though. I was too quick. On Crucible offense, before this attack, clear barrier on all enemies and heal self and all allies for 30% of this character's max health. So they take a beating at first, but then he should come back with this special, and you go from there. The primary target does not have Contagion. Apply Contagion for 2 turns to the primary target, and with 3 Dread allies apply also ability block and a trauma. And I have also here the Awakened ability for the special, because that you will also gain when you finish top 2000 at least. So yeah, let's check out the ultimate. So here we see the ultimate Dreadful Wrath. I don't think you can do this turn 1 unless you get an ability energy from somewhere, but I don't think the Dread characters do that, especially not before Scorpion's first turn. So this is I think in most cases second turn. When you get to this, copy and clear 3 negative effects except trauma and stun from each ally to self. Flip all negative effects on self, and copy the opposite of 3 random positive effects on self to primary target. If you upgrade this, you will copy and clear all negative effects, copy the opposite of all positive effects on self to primary target. On Crucible offense, spread all negative effects from the primary target to each adjacent target. So it's pretty good, and this ult is not in the rewards, unfortunately, so I guess this will be paywall by Scopely. It's a good addition though, and I get that you have to spend to get this character maxed out, because I think the Scorpion Breaker event is pretty generous from what I've seen, and yeah. They have to monetize something about Scorpion, of course. You also attack primary and adjacent targets for 500% damage. That's huge. And the Crucible offensive primary target does not have Contagion. He applies Contagion. Again, he spreads 3 negative effects, but that's becoming all when you have the Awakened ability. And also this attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. Let's check out his passive, which is kind of the most important about this kit. So again, the Awakened ability is equipped on the screen, and this you will also get when you finish top 2000 in the Breaker event on the leaderboard. Breaker of Nature, on turn and allies turn, heal that character for 10% of this character's max health, so you want this guy big. I still think Raider is the best option, but you can go for Fortifier if you face a big team, or a healer perhaps. I think healer is better in Fortifier in this case because the passive healing is bigger. On Crucible offense with 3 Dread allies on spawn, apply Contagion to the enemy with the highest speed. That's usually what you want because that one is going first. Think of Eclipse, Magneto, Executioner, stuff like that. Let's see, Cannonball, stuff like that. On spawn, you get 3000 extra focus for this action. That's cool. I believe the T4 is plus 1500% extra focus or something. First time this character on any non-summoned ally drops below 50% health, clear 2 negative effects on the character, heal for 50% of this character's max health, and apply to death proof. Quite nice. It's a bit like what Riot does for the Symbiote 16. On turn and on any Dread ally's turn, clear 4 negative effects on the character and heal self and all Dread allies for an additional 15% of this character's max health. And again, this is more when you have the healer ISO on Scorpion. This character and all Dread allies cannot gain silence or trauma. Enemies cannot fill or reduce speed bar for themselves, allies or enemies, and cannot gain defense up. So pretty cool. No silence, no trauma, no speed bar. We are going to take a look at the other Dread members because as a whole they will block more. But I like that this one blocks speed bar because they said he would be plug and play, but it's pretty straightforward that you put this with the Dread team on offense. But I like him for blocking speed bar, and he does that on its own. So it's the new Captain Britain, and oh no, it's with 3 Dread allies, never mind. Okay, it's locked behind the Dread team. That's a Dread team for Scorpion. Let's check out the other passives from the other Dread characters real quick to see what they all stop together. Right now we have silence or trauma and no speed bar. So we have Mr. Negative, and Mr. Negative is the second fastest after Scorpion. He's at speed of 122. He has an ability block, trauma, and defense down on his special. But more important, he's there for his passive kit, of course, as Scorpion will do the most work. He will spawn an inner demon, the Cyclops one. It's not Cyclops X-Men, it's just a demon with a mask with one eye. And he has more, but he will start with the Cyclops one. War offense, and Crucible offense with 3 Dread allies. On death of a summoned ally, clear all negative effects from all non-summoned Dread allies, which is pretty cool. Because again, they cannot gain trauma. Scorpion will block trauma. So if this minion dies, they just will clear all negative effects, which is pretty awesome, pretty dope. When this character or any Dread ally gains slow, flip slow on that ally to speed up, so they cannot gain slow, they will flip it to speed up. And if Scorpion Breaker is an ally, enemy speed can only be increased by positive effects. So trauma, silence, speed stat, speed bar, and slow is now blocked already by looking at the first 2 characters. Let's look at the next one. So Electro's passive on turn gain 1 charged up to a maximum of 5 on any turn end. If this character has 5 or more charged, attack the most injured enemy for 300% damage, which is big now. Then lose the 5 charge. Also plus 25% piercing per charge, so that's 125% piercing. Let's see, in Crucible offense on Dread ally's turn, she already gains 2 charge, so she's pretty quickly charged up. And if Scorpion Breaker is an ally, this girl is stopping assist now. So it's not the 100% assist chance, because you can go above 100% assist chance, so then they will still assist. Also the callouts like Quasar Special has, they will still happen, just not the, it's a I think it's a positive effect. It's green, it's the hands together, I think it's an icon with two hands like this or something. That's the assist now icon. They cannot gain that icon, so it's pretty much what Odin has all the time, so she blocks Odin. About Electro, you can start with her ultimate and her special, but there's reason to make her a striker. She will go third on a team. So Scorpion already went and missed a negative. If you have a striker on Electro, her basic will apply speed up. I think to the team. We can check in a bit. But the ultimate is also unblockable. So the ultimate is pretty good versus Daring Warrior. So I tend to think, here it is. This team could kill Daring Warriors in Cosmic Crucible. The basic, if you make her a striker and she basics, she gains speed up for 2 turns. In War with 2 Superior 6 or in Crucible offense with 3 Dread allies, choose speed bar primary target also by 20%. So there's reason for her to make her a striker, and I think I will do that and target her and target a vulnerable character in versus certain matchup. Oh, my Scorpion disappeared. Here we are again. Let's check out Bullseye. Electro is 120 speed. This is negative 122. Bullseye is 118, so he will be next. And here we have Bullseye's passive, and you can see on Crucible offense with 3 Dread allies gain 10% crit chance and 10% crit damage. They cannot gain blind, so another negative effect they cannot gain. Before this character completes the turn, the crit chance and crit damage of enemies can only be increased by positive effects. Hello, Damon. Offense up should still work though, but not sure if they stop offense up. Kind of forgot. Also, Damon is usually going first. Well, they're not quite on defense, but never mind Damon. It's stopping Damon anyway because this is an offense team. But the most important one, and I like that this is on Bullseye because I love Bullseye. I want a new skin for him. I want to take him into Crucible. I did once. I will put a link to that video in the corner here. You can check it out how I use Bullseye at, I think, level 25. Enemies cannot gain Safeguard, which is the most important passive in my opinion, because a lot of characters will flip positive effects on the enemies, and yeah, no Safeguard will let them flip because the Safeguard doesn't stop it. Notable. His special is unblockable and does big damage. I think it's I believe 2 hits and one is 230. Actually, let's just check it out. It's a bit hard to move this in my screen, but there we go. It's a card trick. Hello, Gambit. Attack primary targets for 270, apply offense down, a bonus attack for 230. This attack gains 25% crit chance on each attack, and this passive gives already more. On Crucible offense, this attack cannot be dodged or blocked. So again, versus Daring Warriors, a good special hit. Let's check out Rhino. I think Rhino is the one you want to cut from team, and since they require 3 Dread members, every passive requires 3 Dread members. I think you want to cut the slowest one and perhaps add a quicker one to the team, but let's check out what Rhino's passive does. So here we have Rhino's passive. Rhino hide on spawn, apply 2 counter and defense up for 2 turns to self and all Dread, and since 6 allies. It's good that they have defense up, but it can easily be flipped by the opponent, so I don't think it's worth it. The second line on blind, clear blind, and 1 random negative effect from self and each ally. They cannot game blind because Bullseye prevents that for their team. Gain 5% damage per hero enemy. Gain 25% max health per Sinister 6 ally. That's Mr. Negative. I'm not sure Scorpion is Sinister 6. Are you Sinister 6? No, you're not Sinister 6. Okay, so just Mr. Negative, I believe. Right? Right. In War, we don't play War. On Crucible offense with 3 Dread allies on spawn, gain offense up for 2 turns. That's huge though. But again, it can be flipped. Do they gain Safeguard? Not sure who gives Safeguard. Does Scorpion give Safeguard on his attack? Because, or on spawn? Not sure, because when they don't have Safeguard, this stuff that Rhino provides will get flipped by a faster character than Scorpion, and there's a lot of those in the meta right now. Until this character completes the turn, this character and all Dread allies cannot gain stun. That's okay-ish. But again, they have a lot of tools to flip their negative effects. So I'm not sure. I'm just not sold yet on Rhino for the 5th member. Enemy resistance can only be increased by positive effects and gain 25% max health for each Dread ally. Okay, so he's pretty huge, and you can give him taunt on special first turn, but he's 103, and I think there are better ways to, let's see, block stun or anything. If you want to block certain things with, let's say, immunity, you can bring Quasar or something like that as the 5th. I don't know. I am not sold on Rhino, but we'll see. We'll see how the team does, and yeah, I can't wait to take them to Crucible, and yeah, I think I'm going to like this team, and I love the animation from Scorpion. He's awesome, and yeah, can't wait to use him. Thank you for watching if you made it this far, and we will see each other in the next video. And that's the end of the video. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. Leave a like, hit the notification button to not miss anything, and if you want, share this to your Discord servers and friends. It's highly appreciated, and we'll see each other in the next video. Cheers for now.